Hey, darlings. Hi. How are we? Look at it. Your girl just got her hair done. Nails, my toes too. I am feeling 100%. I am feeling so good about myself. These weekly beauty maintenance, that's exactly what I'm saying. You need a beauty maintenance. Hi, you besties. My name is Prime, and I am your lifestyle new bestie here on YouTube. Finally taking YouTube serious after being here years and years. I had so many channels, but this channel right here, I'm like, this is my only one, and I am putting everything in there. So it's like my lifestyle kind of channel. So I am passionate about self-care, self-love, traveling, discovering new things about myself, new things about life. These are the things I am super, super passionate about. I am Haitian. I'm from the island. I was born there, raised in my young years. For example, as a kid, I was raised in Haiti. But when I got here, I was raised in Miami, Florida. I have traveled and lived in 3 different continents, and I love that for me. So today was my beauty maintenance day. If you follow me on TikTok, if you follow me on Instagram, you can already tell what I've done today. It was super fun. So I woke up and I took my vitamins. This is the very first thing I take: fish oil, K2, B3. Uh, what are the vitamins? Because, we don't get everything that we eat from our food. So I put vitamins into my daily routine. And so if you go back to one of the videos that I've done, you will see what kind of vitamins that I get. Thank you so much for being here. Say hi in the chat. Tap, tap, tap. So basically, I am getting ready to go to a birthday party. So, yeah. And ever since I started doing my beauty maintenance, it's so amazing how things are shifting for me, things are unfolding for me in terms of my self-love, of the people I'm attracting, the things that are happening for me. Because it's true when they say when you shift the energy around you, when you start doing things differently, life start to be different for you. It is so true. So do believe, and things are gonna work out for you when you start taking care of yourself. When they say seek ye first the kingdom of God and its righteousness, and all of these things shall be added unto you. Thank you so much for the love. When they say all of these things shall be added unto you, literally all of these things shall be added unto you. All right. So when they say seek the kingdom of yourself, like seek yourself, seek being you. Okay. So thank you so much for being here, Corey. Are you gonna give us one, Corey? What's your channel? I would love to get up on your channel to see you. So yeah. I can't believe I am doing my eyebrows myself, because they were about to charge me $15 for it. But I love to do how do you call it? Hi Shani Car. Hi, how are you? I love to do how do you call it? Threading. I love to do my eyebrows thread. But unfortunately, the lady that does them is wax lady. I'm like, I don't want to wax my eyebrows. So I come here and then I do them myself, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. So we're going to make them work this way. So yeah. How was your day? How was your day? Where are you watching me from? I should be getting out of the house by 8 o'clock. So it is hot where you are. What country are you in right now? Is it really hot? So Yeah. When I tell you, focus on yourself. When you focus on yourself, everything that is yours will come to you. And I was in a point where I was so focused in my business, like pitching to everybody everywhere. When I stopped doing that, baby, life started happening for me. Life started happening for me. I shifted my reality. I shifted my whole life in a matter of months. Something I've been trying to do for years, you know? Something I've been trying to do for years happened in months. All because I changed my mental state. I changed the things that I do. I change a lot of things about me. I'm telling you, go ahead and do a beauty maintenance. It is super important to do a beauty maintenance, to have a morning routine. These are little things that will add up to your self-love. These are little things that will add up. Okay? It doesn't have to be big. A lot of times we think that we need that big shot money, big baby. We don't need all that. Okay? We don't need all that. So this is the brand of mascara that I use. These are over the counter. Most of the things that I use are over the counter, okay? So when it comes to my makeup, since it's nighttime here and I'm about to go to a nighttime event, so I'm about to do nighttime skincare. So my face was already washed. What do you think about the hairstyle? How do you like my hair? What do you think? Somebody tell me in the comment. What do you think about my hair? I had a serious skin issue, and then I went to the mall at Macy's, and there was this girl. She was doing analysis of faces. I just told her, hey, I want to do an analysis. She took my skin, did an analysis, and ever since then I have been using the product that they gave me. So these things are super good. Super, super good, okay? Thank you so much. Hey, Watson, Braxton, how are you? Thank you so much. I just got it done today so I could head to the party. Thank you so much. That's what the lady was saying. Usually, I'm not the person that will get the style, but she was like, I think you should get it. You will look really good with that. And I told her, sure, why not? Let me try it. Let me go see for myself. And I'm like, oh, I do look good. So thank you so much. When I like to do my beauty routine, I love to listen to YouTube that I am on. I love to listen to motivational. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on so we can all listen together while I do my makeup.
What I should expect from life, or basically I had learned from my environment, I'd be in a very, very different place today. And that's what I want to get into today, because a lot of us know that we need to rethink the way that we see ourselves in the world in order to move forward. But how do you actually do that, right? Like, how do you actually take the steps necessary to make that a reality? Because the conditioning is happening all the time, from the time we are born, right? From school and how we're taught about learning and knowledge acquisition, to our workplaces, like how we are taught about money, how we think about money, what's out there and what's possible, but also your family life. Like if you're from a working class background, what you even think is possible, how much money is actually even in circulation and available for you if you can provide valuable services and valuable offerings to people. But also even relationships, like what you think a healthy relationship looks like, or how you think about families and so forth, maybe linked to the fact that did you come from a two-parent household or a single-parent household? Like all of these things play such a big role in the identity that we create. So let's go through it. Let's go down the list of things that I can say pinpoint have changed the way that I viewed myself in the world and had really material impacts on my life, because I think they can do the same for pretty much anybody. The first one, and it might be quite unusual that I put it here, but it's actually my corporate job. Now, I know a lot of people have spoken about corporate jobs and how, like, you get stuck in the rat race, and that all of that may be true to an extent, but I think actually working my corporate job exposed me to something that I hadn't really known as much coming from a working class background, and it's really about how much money is in circulation. And the reason why this step is so important is because when you start to see the way that money is flowing in a business, right, and the salaries that are available to you, and I should specifically say I work in tech, and seeing how much people are being paid on an individual level, just on a scale up. If I'm being paid this much, my manager's being paid this much, the team is costing however many millions a year, how much money is this company making? And this is not just for the sake of knowing, oh, they make lots of money, but it allows you to understand that there is no shortage of wealth or value that can be accessed in the world. It is then about how you are going to access it yourself and how you are going to bring value to the system and to the economy and to the market in order to access that, whether you go down the business route and entrepreneurial route or whether you go down the employee route. This was so valuable to me because I, to an extent, have only seen what is around me directly and the jobs of the people around me, which is limited in a sense, right? Because not everybody that I was around was working in tech, was working in corporate finance or whatever it was. So when I took that step into the world, it dramatically impacted the way that I saw money, finances, and what was possible. That doesn't mean that I want to be in the corporate world forever. Opposite, to be honest. But it gave me enough of a taste that I was like, oh, there's money. Oh, we can make money. Okay, cool. And so with all that being said, my corporate job really reframed the way that I thought about money and what was possible. The next thing is probably a lot less surprising, but it's travel. Like, I have been traveling for a long time, right? Right now I'm in Spain. I don't know how many times I traveled last year, but I think I touched 4 continents. I have done a lot of traveling, and with each new place that I visit, the new people that I interact with, the new food that I eat, the way that I see people living, it changes the way, again, that I see the world and what is possible. There are places I go where the type of living is a lot slower, right? The pace of living is a lot slower, but the people seem just as happy, if not happier. Other places are more fast-paced, and it's a very different dynamic energy. People are living differently. For example, when I'm in New York versus when I'm in, like right now, in Gran Canaria, it's a very different lifestyle. But each of those allows me to see that there are different options for the way that you live your life. You don't have to live it in one particular way because of where you were born, right? So I, being born in South London, I have seen a type of way of living. I've seen, types of buildings, the way people's day-to-days are set up. That, in a sense, has conditioned me when I was very young to think about things in a certain way. However, the exposure that I got from traveling from a very young age, which I'm very blessed that my family, prioritized travel and seeing the world, even if we weren't the richest people ever, that changed what I thought was possible. And I've carried that with me into my adulthood and into my 20s. Like, I'm going to make this a priority because I know how much that I get from travel. It's like if you imagine something very squishy and malleable, and every time you go to a new country, you reshape it again, right? Oh, people like this. Like when I went to Japan, I was like, wow, whoa, this is like a different world. Like versus when I went to, say, Vietnam. And then when I was in Jamaica, it's a world of difference. And I know international travel isn't as accessible for everybody. However, I do actually think that it's probably more accessible than people think, in a sense that if you make that your priority over, say, spending on other things, you can see more of the world, but you can also see more of your actual country, which I've spoken about before. And because even the difference between the way people live in London, I think, towards places in the north or smaller villages is very different. And again, you can see the difference in the pace of lifestyle and what people prioritize and even how they eat and how they shop. Like going to their local butchers or their local markets to source their food is very different to, say, going to a supermarket in London. And what does that mean for the quality of your life and the type of person that you're going to be and the identity that you create for yourself? Leading on from that is content creation, and there's kind of 2 folds to this. It's both being a content creator and consuming content like videos on YouTube and TikTok. And I'll start with the latter, watching people, because this has honestly, I usually say this, but I think YouTube is one of the best things that has ever happened to our species. And I know that's a really, really big thing to say, or at least in the last 100 years. I think the democratization of knowledge and information and experiences, our ability to access people all around the world and hear from them firsthand about their experiences and how they learn things and how they have reshaped their own minds, is, I don't even know if I can put into words how powerful that has been for so many people, because you realize you keep hearing people who have achieved big things, and it's like, because I saw somebody else do it, or I saw somebody else doing something that I didn't know was possible, or I learned from YouTube how to code, or I learned from YouTube how to take photographs of weddings or scenes, and then I built my own company around it, and now, you know, and I'm shooting for Netflix. Like, these things are coming from the ability for us to now create content, and then post it to the world. That is a really amazing thing that I think we take for granted, and just how powerful that is in us reshaping our own minds. And so this has been a huge thing for me. I've been watching YouTube since I was, I don't know, like, I remember watching Patricia Bright when she was doing like fashion stuff, or what's Shirley B and people like that. But also people like Ali Abdaal that I've watched for years. Now people like Dan Coe. There's a wealth of people that I've watched that have helped reshape my mind, and seeing their own journeys and seeing, whoa, they were just someone like that who just, you know, came from maybe more humble beginnings. All their paths were different, but I saw them transform in front of me. And that's another thing, like seeing them over the years, I've actually been able to watch their transformation almost in real time, which is incredible. Like, if you've been watching this channel as well for years, and I've been on this for 4 years, you've probably seen me go from, you know, my early 20s to now my mid to late 20s, and been like, whoa, there's a transformation there that you've seen. And I think that has just reshaped what I think is possible. If they can do it, and I can see somebody else do that, why can't I? I want to leave a few screenshots of some of my favorite channels that I watch, but actually I'm also just going to create a resource list. I think I've decided that, and as I'm doing this video, then I'm just going to create a list of the things that I speak about that I think would be useful if you're starting your own journey or interested in taking this a step further. The other element I spoke about was me actually creating.
Hey, Diamond, it was amazing. I had a great time. Thank you so much. It was so good. I enjoyed myself. It was amazing. How is your day? So my makeup is done. I'm about to get ready to put on clothes. Thank you so much for being with me. What do you think? Should I keep these with these earrings, or just take it out completely? Because these earrings do not have a necklace. So I was like, oh, let me put the necklace because I love wearing necklace. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe it's not giving. Can anybody tell me what are we thinking? Should I keep on this necklace with the earrings, or just take it out altogether? I'm looking for my lashes, y'all. Lashes. The lashes make it really good, so, but it's like, these lashes are a trip. Boy, y'all see the difference with the lashes? It's like a totally different person. But I'm gonna leave it without lashes. Okay, I'm gonna love y'all and leave you here, my darlings. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to get ready, so I'll post a couple of pictures of my outfit. Thank you so much. Hi, bye, Diamond. It was so nice seeing you here. Thank you for hopping on. I will see you next time. I'm gonna hop off and finish dressing up. But I'm looking for my lash glue, which I have no idea where I put it. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much for being here. I am heading out. Next time, bye.